Did you know that the Arabic word for desert, Sahara, is the origin of the word Sahara? This name is associated with the world's largest hot desert, spanning approximately 3.6 million square miles in North Africa. The Sahara Desert extends across 11 nations in a truly majestic manner, including Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, and Tunisia. The Sahara isn't just the largest sand dune in the world. It's also a harsh environment characterized by scorching temperatures and minimal rainfall. Surprisingly, it houses about 25% of the planet's sand dune. Beneath its vast sand dunes, one can find remnants of ancient civilizations, historic settlements, extinct species, and even human traces. Yet, what sets it apart is a highly unusual and enigmatic sight that has captivated the curiosity of many, especially scientists. This extraordinary location is often humorously referred to as the Eye of the Sahara or the Richat structure. Situated in Mauritania on the western border of the Sahara Desert, it spans approximately 25 miles, 40 kilometers in diameter. Since its discovery, scientists and experts have engaged in extensive discussions surrounding it, shrouding it in mystery. Interestingly, the famous podcaster Joe Rogan has recently taken an interest in this phenomenon. For those unfamiliar with Joe Rogan, he is a well-known American podcast host, comedian, and color commentator for mixed martial arts (MMA). His podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, has gained notoriety for unveiling astonishing revelation. The inclusion of the Eye of the Sahara on his platform has added an exciting dimension to this discovery. Now, let's delve into Atlantis. Have you ever heard of the legendary Atlantis? Our journey in this direction is thanks to the ancient philosopher Plato, who propelled Atlantis into popular consciousness. According to Plato, Atlantis was a utopian empire characterized by an advanced civilization and a formidable naval presence. It was composed of 5 concentric rings, each featuring 3 lands and 2 bodies of water interconnected by canals. The island was teeming with rare and exotic wildlife. This empire, consisting of 10 kingdoms, was reputedly abundant in gold, elephants, and other unimaginable treasures for its time. A tragic narrative of Atlantis' sudden demise, attributed to a comet and an ensuing tsunami, was an integral part of Plato's account. The elusive nature of Atlantis' location has led to widespread belief in its mythological status. However, rumors persisted, albeit lacking concrete evidence. But what if we were to reveal that the alleged location of Atlantis seems to intersect with the path of the Sahara Desert? How could such a revelation come to light? Joe Rogan recently provided a platform for credible sources to unveil astonishing information about the Eye of the Sahara, challenging established scientific beliefs. These revelations have sparked both intrigue and controversy. Joe Rogan then welcomed Jimmy Cursetti to the stage, a guest known for delivering mind-bending revelations that seem to flow effortlessly from his expertise. Jimmy Cursetti, a freelance researcher at Bright Insights, specializes in delving into ancient mysteries and vanished civilization. While some may resist the idea, it's no secret that Joe Rogan enjoys hosting guests of this kind on his show. Now, let's delve into Jimmy Cursetti's perspective on the Eye of the Sahara. Cursetti's fascination with Atlantis takes center stage during the program. It's worth noting that his fascination has led to what he claims to be substantial and compelling evidence, suggesting that Atlantis' capital city may have its origins within the Eye of the Sahara. Although this may sound astonishing, Cursetti provides no concrete proof. So, what exactly are these claims? To gain a better understanding, let's embark on an exploration, beginning with a description of the key features. Atlantis is initially described as a city featuring concentric rings of land and water, with a sea to the south. Interestingly, there are parallels between the ring formation of Atlantis and the Eye of the Sahara. Cursetti argues that this alignment challenges the prevailing notion that the sea should be to the south, a point that skeptics among scientists frequently raise. Cursetti also draws our attention to a remarkable aspect of the Sahara Desert that we may have overlooked. Recent scientific research has revealed that the Sahara wasn't always a desert. Instead, it experienced alternating arid and green periods every 20,000 years, driven by the African monsoonal climate's response to irregularities in the Earth's orbit. This phenomenon, known as the African humid period, appears to have favored the existence of Atlantis. Notably, the Sahara only transitioned into a desert 5,000 years ago, which is approximately 11,600 years after Atlantis was said to have met its demise. Surprisingly, this timing aligns with a cold spell that occurred roughly between 12,900 and 11,600 years old. During the peak of the wet Sahara era, the region was far from arid. Instead, it thrived as a lush habitat teeming with diverse wildlife, including aurochs, giraffes, hippos, and elephants. The landscape boasted an extensive network of freshwater lakes and rivers, with Lake Richat, the world's largest freshwater lake at the time, surpassing the combined size of all North American lakes at approximately 94,000 square miles. Megalake Chad, spanning roughly 139,000 square miles, was even more extensive. This historical context finds support in evidence such as the presence of a river-carved underwater canyon, Richat, along the Mauritanian coast, pointing to the existence of a significant water body in the region. The connection between Atlantis and the Eye of the Sahara presents some intriguing evidence. One peculiar piece of this puzzle is the claim that Mauritania's first king bore the name Atlas, which bears a resemblance to the Mauritanian king's name. Additionally, a Google satellite view of the Richat structure reveals a northern mountain that aligns with Atlantis's description. The mention of abundant gold in Atlantis suggests a close link between the city and the gold-rich Mauritania region. Surprisingly, Mansa Musa, renowned as the wealthiest person in history, hailed from the Mali Empire based in Mauritania. Considering Atlantis's supposed possession of elephants, Mauritania's landscape would have been an ideal habitat for these creatures. Notably, Plato's description of Atlantis could potentially fit within the 30-mile diameter circular Richat structure. Concerning the demise of Atlantis, some evidence hints at the possibility that the Richat structure still conceals the vanished metropolis. An enormous nuclear explosion, possibly triggered by a comet impact in the area, is believed to have annihilated Atlantis around 11,600 years ago, initiating a tsunami likely caused by flooding. The city sank as a result of this cataclysm, supporting scientist Ignatius Donnelly's theory that a comet-induced colossal tsunami led to Atlantis's destruction. An examination of the soil in the area uncovers remnants of nuclear glass, serving as evidence of the tsunami-inducing explosion. The presence of fluvial striations in the Sahara, according to Cursetti, indicates extensive water erosion, a feature observed throughout the Sahara Desert. Additionally, white patches on the eye's southern side, as per Cursetti, suggest the presence of salt, signifying past submersion. Conventional scientists, however, dispute the tsunami theory, asserting that the Sahara last interacted with the ocean about 5.6 million years ago. Cursetti challenges this viewpoint by highlighting more recent evidence of oceanic influence on the Sahara Desert. Emikusi, a towering volcano in Chad and the Sahara's highest point, provides compelling proof. A glance to the south of Emikusi reveals unmistakable signs of water erosion, despite the absence of lava flow interference. Astonishingly, Emikusi's age is estimated at only 1.2 to 2.3 million years, significantly more recent than the purported 56 or 66 million years. This erosion has left its mark on the crater, with a salt formation obstructing lava flow dating back to 12,000 years ago. These findings challenge established scientific beliefs. This discovery, akin to the upheaval caused by the revelation of Göbekli Tepe, marks another instance where established knowledge faces disruption. Regardless of the implications for the prevailing scientific paradigm, Cursetti's arguments and supporting data merit attention, emphasizing the importance of thorough investigation.